Welcome to Culture No Cap. I'm your host, Eric Spencer, along with co-host Reverend Eric Helton in the building. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Your mind, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, man. Got the Eagles making it to the next round. One game before Super Bowl, and yeah, it's a good day.
The Eagles and Washington.
Oh yeah, them too. But yeah, it's a good day, man. You know what's the long face, man? What's up,
man?
What's wrong?
Eagles and Washington.
Okay, so that's right. You a Detroit fan too, sort of.
I just know them bums will be same old Detroit. I'm a Kansas City fan now.
He's moving along. Just
yep.
Next team up.
Yep. Let's go Chiefs.
Oh man. Good games though. Good games. Close games. Too close, but well, I know that's down on that, but at least your TikTok is back.
Yeah.
Man, you not happy about TikTok being back?
I ain't even been on it.
Why?
Because they glazing Trump.
Oh, because he brought it back.
Yeah.
So it was down what? Yes, last night around 10 o'clock it went down. And then they had a little note on there that Donald Trump may be able to save TikTok. It's temporarily down pretty much. And then it came back today. I think you'd be elated, man.
Nah, they glazing Trump.
Well, he brought it back. It's worth glazing.
He was also the one who started taking it.
Who started taking it?
Trump.
How did he start taking it? What do you mean? He didn't take it away?
Oh, I'm sorry. I sent you a TikTok. But you didn't get it last night because you opened it too late.
I did. I got the note. Then I screenshotted you the message, and I was like, ha, 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 with the laughing face. What did he say?
When Trump was president, talking about how he was going. Hey man, let me see if it'll still show.
Probably might have took it down by now. Because what's going to happen is, what my guess is, TikTok will turn into Truth Social.
God, please.
He's gonna like, gotcha.
All right, listen to this.
All right, what you got?
It won't let me do it. See,
it's not playing, is it? They got you.
We're looking at TikTok. We may be banning TikTok.
Y'all forgot about this, didn't you? Yeah, Trump could save TikTok, but he also helped create this mess in the first place. That is until he realized he could be a star on the app and then was convinced that being pro-TikTok would help him sway young voters in the last election. But before this 180, back in July 2020, Trump wanted to ban TikTok as a punishment to China for their handling of the pandemic. And in August of that year, he issued an executive order to ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, to divest from U.S. interests or face sanctions. He was one of the people repeating the argument that TikTok's data collection threatened the U.S., and he gave the thumbs up to a deal where Walmart and Oracle were supposed to have stakes in TikTok, which was eventually shelved. His attempt to ban TikTok was stopped by a federal judge who said that Trump was overstepping his authority, and then Biden actually revoked his original ban in 2021. See, a lot can happen in 4 years. Now, when the ban was signed in 2024, it was conveniently folded into a really big bill that also provided foreign aid to Ukraine, Taiwan, and Israel, among other things.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. But Biden signed a order in April, right after Trump, and was saying the same thing, that they need to sell the company.
Who got it started?
Trump started it.
All right. So why you glazing him now? If he wouldn't have started it, y'all act like Biden ain't never had an original idea. People say anyway, so he never would have done it to begin with.
I don't think Biden don't care, and Biden could have saved it. They gave Biden a chance to save it. I was like, really, Biden? You don't care about nothing but saving your son at this point, huh?
Yeah, at this point, he don't care.
He done.
Well, he finally, when he gave his farewell speech, he finally had a little piss and vinegar.
Oh, yeah. Fine time to start getting mad at the end.
A little late for that now, buddy.
A little late. But I was just like, well, but it's back, man. Everybody was kind of down and out, and I saw it. Yeah, I saw it in you last week.
Yeah, I'm down and out again.
And now you still down and out because you're mad because he was the one to save it. You wanted Joe to save it.
Well, it wasn't so much that. Yeah, he was the one to save it, but the way they. Ooh, thank you, Mr. President, Mr. President Donald Trump, thank you, Mr. President Donald Trump, thank you. And
So you're gonna get off TikTok then? You're gonna get off TikTok
eventually. I ain't got on it yet.
We'll see. Look, you're also off work.
I mean, I'm not saying I ain't gonna never get back on it.
Yeah, but it won't be the same. It's not the same anymore, huh?
Yeah, they glazing Trump too much.
Yeah. Well, speaking of glazing, let's talk about the inauguration performances, man. You got Snoop, you got Nelly. It's gonna be a crazy show, man. How you feel about this, man?
Won't be watching it.
Well, explain why though. Why not? Why won't you be watching it?
Because I think they're turning their backs on their culture.
Explain.
But as people have said, people only vote for their self-interest.
So
I mean, we know what Trump stands for. We know what Trump supporters stand for. So when you go and you do that, you're like, I'm okay with that because I'm different.
But aren't they different?
At the end of the day, I ain't black. I'm OJ. Okay. Do the right thing, buddy.
But aren't they different? Let's start with Snoop. Snoop, we gave him like Man of the Year. At the end of last year, we were like, man, Snoop had a great year, right?
Yeah, he did.
He did. He was at the Olympics. He's all on these commercials, and now he performs for Trump, who is now the president. You got a problem. Well, he will be on the day that he performs. Tomorrow.
I got till noon tomorrow.
Okay, but still, I mean, he's performing for the president. Don't you think that's just another play, like rebranding a Snoop? It's a whole thing about rebranding. I mean, think about it.
I'm done with Snoop.
You done with Snoop, just like that, man. Yeah. You grew up listening to Snoop.
It ain't the same Snoop anyway.
Come on, man. I can't believe you. So we didn't know Snoop was about money. Be honest. We didn't know he was a capitalist from the start.
I still thought he would support his people.
The guy that was
his people are the rich folks, so I guess he is.
He's an elitist. But to be fair, last inauguration, he had other opinions about people who did perform. Did you hear this?
Somebody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast one of you. I was the one that's performed for him, sir.
That was him last time. He was all clowning.
What he said the last time is what he said this time. I was the one performed for you, sir.
So what do you think changed between, he was just asked to do it. What do you think changed between last year or last time and this time?
I guess it became really, really, really more about money.
It did. But also the reason they're saying is because Harry O, an affiliate with Death Row, was pardoned by Trump. And then Snoop had to support Trump from then on.
Yeah.
So if you went to prison and Trump pardon you, I can't say that I wouldn't support Trump if he pardoned you.
He pardoned Snoop.
He pardoned his boy. He pardoned his friend.
If Trump pardoned you, I still ain't voting for him.
Hey, man, it hurts.
I vote for you. I ain't voting for you.
I mean, but what about loyalty, man? Like this man, he got his friend out of prison. He didn't have to do that.
I'm loyal to you. I ain't loyal to him.
But with his cachet, Snoop is like, he's the man. He has a voice. And Trump's probably like, you know what? I'm going to free Harry O. And I'm going to need your support moving forward. Is that fair? Yeah.
Yeah, used it.
Is it a fair exchange, though? Give and take?
Well, get Harry O to perform for you. He the one that you freed.
I'm not sure he's an artist.
Well.
I think you just might just be in it. I don't even know what Hario does.
Get him to do something for you. No, man.
I can't believe you. Well,
yes, you can.
I can. So Nelly, who also is performing, had a better point. And see what you think about this.
I thought you was riding with me because I put on for my city and I try to bring my city up every step of the way. I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for. I didn't know that. I apologize. I apologize. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices. And I thought it was the things that you do, not the things that you say should be done.
Fair point.
Nobody care about Nelly, no way.
That's not my. You're missing a point here. I thought he had a good point. I mean, are we more concerned about the look, or are we really concerned about what people do? Like, if he gives money back to the community, he supports the community and the culture. Isn't that more important than just performing? They perform all the time for people that probably don't like them.
Okay, so he gives back to the community. I respect that and I appreciate that. But is the person that he's performing for, is that somebody who's going to look after his community?
Good point. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. But at the end of the day, they're performers anyway. They're not political figures. They're not necessarily role models even. Snoop is a known Crip. Nelly, he's had his own issues with assault and things like that. So are they really role models?
I perform for you, sir.
So you just think they just sell out? Uncle Tom sell out liquors, huh?
Done with them.
Done with them.
Done with them.
I guess I was never really. I mean, like I said, Nelly.
I never really liked Nelly anyway.
Me either. I'm not really a huge Nelly fan, but I am a Snoop fan, and it is disappointing because you look at them as like, well, why?
You think that they would be a voice for the community?
Mm-hmm.
This is not. It don't look like being a voice for the community.
But has the voice? A better question is: has the voice of the community changed? Given the fact that a lot more black men are moving towards the Republican Party, and a lot of people are sitting out from voting, and a lot of people not agreeing with the Democratic Party, do you think the voice is changing?
That very well could be true.
Because it's a shift. You got to admit.
It's a shift, but I still don't see our best interest being met in that particular manner.
I can see that, but there is a shift. I gotta acknowledge that, because if you look at Snoop actually performing and having no problem with it, to Steve Harvey sneaking in the elevator, like people, you remember that people don't care.
It's all these people. Not only do they got this influence and all this money, so I think at a certain level in money, they no longer look at I'm black. They look at I'm rich.
That's a better thing, because you have Snoop Dogg, you got the Baby, you got Kodak Black, you got Waka Flocka, you got Kanye, and you got Lil Wayne. These are all popular rappers that support Trump openly. Yeah. That's a shift. That's a shift.
It is. It is. I mean, guess I'm just old school.
No, this old school is just like we were brought up around rappers that had integrity.
There you go.
There's a difference. We weren't transactional.
We're out of the days of Public Enemy.
Yeah, Public Enemy, KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, who had political. We knew their political beliefs and what they stood for. These guys just stand for money.
Yeah, that's all it. Brand Nubian things like those things are over.
Yeah, and it's more about money, and it's transactional. What can Trump do for me? It ain't about what he can do for the community. What can he do for me? Can he get my friend out of prison? Can he pardon me? Or
that's why I ain't on TikTok right now.
You'll be back. It just came back a few hours ago. You'll be back.
It's been plenty of time though for me to be on there. I sat there and played Candy Crush.
Oh man, he took it back. I ain't played that in years. Is it fun?
It's
Decent?
challenging.
Well, I don't know if you remember this. I think we talked about celebrities and how we put them on a pedestal. We do.
Mhm.
But you know who already said that this was an issue? You remember who said, like, this has always been a problem. This is going to be a problem. And this was even in the 1960s. He said this.
Malcolm X.
You know it.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
Sound familiar?
Sounds real. Sounds real, man.
We just got to get away from them. We got to kind of disassociate ourselves with that part of the culture that don't believe in what we believe in. Like you said, you done with Snoop.
I mean, you got to be. And, you know, like I said, it is our community where these guys, we view them as leaders.
Yeah.
Not entertainers.
They're just entertainers.
At the end of the day, that's all they are.
That's all they are, is entertainers, man. It ain't there's no doubt. It's just entertainment. And we can't put them up here with our leaders, of Malcolm X and the King. And can't do it. It's not fair.
Do it. You can't do it. Mm-mm. Way back, I was in college. I had a friend who was he's special acting. Well, not, you know, we were arguing one day and he was like, Malcolm X don't know everything. Didn't know Martin Luther King didn't know everything. Ice Cube don't know everything. One of these things is not like the others. But that's a mindset we got now, where we'll take Martin and Malcolm, Farrakhan, and we'll group them in with Kanye.
Oh, that's a huge problem. But it's true.
That's an issue.
It's true. We got to realize these people, like you look at Lil Wayne, who's been at least a millionaire since he was 15 years old. Snoop, he was 18, 20 years old, millionaire. How can they relate to us?
Yeah, what do they know about struggling? What do they really know about struggling?
Nothing. Not one of them. Not Nelly. They may have struggled for a short period in their life, but that's like hindsight. So yeah, as we view them as leaders when they really are just what they are. Entertainers.
That's it.
They're entertainers. So is it even fair to come at them and
because we view them that way? Yes. But
you're saying we shouldn't.
We shouldn't.
So is it fair to do it then? Is it fair to judge them on a criteria that it's not even fair to judge them on? Because they're not leaders. They're just entertainers.
Okay, it's probably not fair. Okay, maybe it's not. Okay.
Well, let's talk about like we go back to James Brown. People love James Brown, but when he supported Nixon, it was a huge deal, from what I've read. But did that take away anything from the legacy of James Brown? Did it?
Well, Michael Jordan.
Did it take has it taken anything away from his legacy?
But also back then we actually had leaders.
Okay. You're saying now we don't have leaders.
We don't have like leaders in our community like that, or even nationwide like that. So we start looking up to the athlete or the entertainer, because even when that stuff was going on, 60s, you got King, you got X, you got these guys. Even the 70s, 80s, you got Jesse Jackson. You even had Al Sharpton to another level. You know, Meg Evers, these guys back then. We don't have anything like that.
Well, do we not have them, or do we not acknowledge them anymore? Because when I look at it now, we have people actually in office now. We got all these black mayors, all these politicians that are black. We don't elevate them to the level of Snoop Dogg.
That's true.
I mean, they're out there.
We've got more now than we did.
We do.
But it's like they don't. I don't know.
You think they don't? They don't put themselves out there enough, or do you think that we don't put them out there enough? Which one?
I think it's a combination of both.
Okay.
Just as when this fool dropped the ball.
Look at you still trying to follow. Let's go. I saw you looking up. Got something in his eyes. Watching the game. Go ahead.
27-25. They just scored. They went for 2.
Yeah.
Wide open. Dude dropped it.
Oh yeah, I just saw it. I'm watching. I'm looking from the corner. I'm making it not look so obvious at least. But
my bad. And it's Mark Andrews anyway.
But yeah, so they're out there. We got them. We see them on podcast, and it's just different, I guess.
It's different, and it's almost kind of like when Obama was president. It was like, I'm not president just for black people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm president for the whole country. It's almost, but even with that, I think there are people in politics who speak to our needs. We just don't give them the props.
Yeah. And why do you think that is? What do you think it is?
They ain't as famous.
So you got to be able to be famous, have a following on social media, or be entertaining in some way.
I guess so. Yeah.
That's sad.
Especially lies the problem.
Yeah, especially we're celebrating Dr. King's legacy tomorrow or today, whenever you listen to this. So, now that you mentioned there aren't any leaders, how do you think Dr. King would look at the current situation when it comes to this culture?
Hard for me to say because they killed him.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Captain Obvious is in the house. I know you can't literally, but I'm just saying, if he were living today.
Like I said, look, I told him at church today, I hate to even answer that question because he didn't die from old age.
He didn't. We know why he died. He was murdered. We know that. But what can you do? He was murdered. We know that he was murdered, but his impact
lives on.
We still celebrate him, but his impact lives on. But is his work still showing today?
I think that we've mishandled his dream.
Explain.
Get ready for this. This is deep. You might want to write this down.
I'm gonna record it.
Dr. King lived during a time of segregation, speaking about integration. And on tomorrow, when we have our inauguration, our number one concern is mass deportation. Our thoughts have changed. We're not loving one another. We're just disliking people who are different. Mm-hmm. I think his message was love.
Yeah. So I'm recording it. I'm going to record it. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. But I got you. So you're saying his message was love. So obviously you're saying the message that we're going into is hate.
Yes, absolutely.
So he would disapprove of what's going on right now.
I would think he would. If they wouldn't have killed him, we'd know.
Yeah.
If hate wouldn't have killed him, we'd know. Yeah, I would think that he would not approve of where things are today.
I agree. So somebody who's like not being performative and standing 10 toes is Michelle Obama.
You go, girl.
She says, you know what? I ain't going. I wasn't at Jimmy Carter's funeral sitting beside these people. I'm not gonna be at the inauguration sitting beside these people. I'm out. How you feel about it?
You go, girl.
I knew you were gonna say this.
You know what? Because between her and Kamala, these women are the only ones that's being real in the Democratic Party. Joe finally spoke up on his farewell address, but the men keying with him. These women like, I don't believe in you. I don't trust you, and I'm not going to act like I do. I much respect to the women.
You saying the women are showing more strength?
The women are showing more balls than the men.
And the men. That's what you really think?
Yep. That's why I said J.D. Vance ain't been to the vice president's residence yet.
Yeah. You did say that. So he said that he wasn't shown the property like he should have been shown because they ain't showing him.
Shouldn't have called her trash.
She hot about it, holding grudges. So.
Hey, I applaud the women for that.
10 toes, huh?
There you go.
Business.
I respect it. I appreciate it. These men talking about key, and everything's gonna be all right. That ain't what you said. You the one look like a liar. The women look like they being real with it.
Fair. But let's say you're Barack Obama and your wife is not showing up to these a funeral. I wouldn't call it an event. The funeral, she's not showing up with you. Doesn't make him look bad. Isn't that a bad look for his wife not to be there for him?
What does he care?
Oh, he cares. He cares.
I don't think he does.
It's a bad look. Oh, he cares.
Okay. She was in Hawaii.
Oh, but he's there because he has to be, obviously. But she's usually by his side. And this inauguration, this is a thing that she was at last time Trump was elected. So why not this time? What changed?
Trump became, he became assier. Cause more stress less.
How do you become assier? What is that? What does that even mean?
He became worse. He's more obnoxious and unbearable now than he was then.
So she's fed up. She got fed up.
Yeah.
And then on a profession, not on a petty level. On a petty level, I feel you. But on a professional level, I'm like, you know what? We talk about the transition of power. Last time people stormed the Capitol, we was talking about how that was so ridiculous. This isn't the same. But
no, it's not the same.
It's not the same, but it's also saying that you're not respecting the transition. If you're not,
who was it at Joe Biden's inauguration?
Was Trump not there?
Trump was not there.
I did not know that. That's hey, touche. I didn't know he wasn't there.
He was not there. And he was the president passing the power over.
Bad look. Okay, so we're at the point where we're gonna do on both sides. We're doing petty for petty.
So
that's what we're doing.
Michelle has changed her whole outlook. When they go low, we go lower. That's what she said.
She's doing that now. I know this. And you all right with it? Right? Hey. Look, we did say that the Democratic Party needs to stand up, boy, and then stand on business. We did say that.
Well, boys, I'm tired of being the bigger person.
Mm-hmm.
If I gotta be the bigger person all the time, I'm hanging out with too many small people.
Facts. So well, she's standing on business. Yeah, she ain't gonna be there. She said, "I'm done. I'm done." I can't be mad at it because I like petty. I like petty. I'm petty.
I know you like petty.
You know I love it. I respect it. I do.
If I'm Kamala, I wouldn't have went either.
See, she don't have. I mean, it's different for her. She's trying to run again, possibly.
I don't think she'll ever be able to. I mean, she may win governor of California. I don't think
She'll try to run. She'll run for something. Where Michelle, she don't care. She's not gonna run for anything. I don't.
It didn't hurt Trump.
But we know his following. It's a little different, and he's a man. He's a white man. It's different. We see this. We've seen this. It's different. Fair, unfair. It's just different. He's a white man. He's getting away with this. His followers. He can do whatever he wants.
He really can do whatever he wants.
He can do whatever he wants, man.
Everything you tell your kids not to do, he can do.
He can do. Yeah. So it's a lot of political games going on right now. We got the political games with TikTok. They're playing games with social media. They're playing games at the White House. When the game's gonna stop, man? Like,
this is our reality now.
Isn't that crazy to think that? It's crazy. I never thought that we would be here. We're talking about Snoop Dogg and Nelly performing for Trump. I just didn't think we'd be here, man.
I ain't either, man.
But we're here.
This is our reality.
And the inauguration, which takes place on Monday, Martin Luther King Day. It's gonna be, a lot of people are gonna be sad. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's gonna be a sad day.
Because the day really, it's not gonna be about Dr. King.
No.
We know who it's gonna be about.
Yeah, it's gonna be about Trump.
And I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
You don't want to see Snoop's last performance for the Black?
I definitely ain't watching that.
Oh man,
I don't even think I want to see him be inaugurated.
And they moved it inside, by the way.
Because it's too cold.
Too cold.
It's because he's too old.
Yeah. Well, I think he don't want to see the, the crowd. He can.
It ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be what it was. What he can't lie about it now. I would have had the biggest crowd ever.
Yeah. Crowd size. He got a crowd size thing going. Oh
because
man,
it's been cold before, and they've had it outside.
Yeah,
and it certainly ain't because he's all concerned about the people that'll be there. Whatever.
Nah, he don't care about that. Yeah, not at all. Well, let's add on to something else. Let's say, hey, who thought that Drake he filed a defamation lawsuit? The game is over, man. It's over. Why? Over Not Like Us, the song. It's a rap song. Isn't that stupid?
This dude.
Is it over for Drake?
It's over. It's gotta be over. If he makes a comeback, it'll be as big a comeback as a Trump level comeback.
Well, I mean, he did come back.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you saying it would be on?
It'll be on that level.
It'll be on that level. You might be right, because that's the only way. I told somebody, I was like, only way he could come back if he start acting and he does like a Tupac Juice thing. Like he has to come back as somebody crazy in a movie, and he'll be back. It's gonna take something drastic.
It'll take more than one of them though, because we'll be like, that's still. So this dude got his feelings hurt over this song.
Yeah.
And they ain't trying to blow up LeBron's family. He
put a freestyle out about LeBron James, talking about he's cheating on his wife. Crazy.
What kind of stuff is that?
What part of the game?
I mean, because you got your feelings hurt about a song.
Somebody said he ain't never been in a fight. He one of the people that never been into a fight, never been punched in the face. And I'm with him.
Well, I don't see how he ain't.
He hadn't. He pulled the most Karen move.
He might not have never won a fight.
He might have been punched in the face with this behavior.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We now hear people say this is not out of character.
No, looking at the big picture, it's probably not.
Yeah,
probably not.
He's just ramping up his.
But granted,
I can't say what I want to call him.
I know what you want to call him. I'm calling him the same thing. But let me ask you this: so, do you think it's wise for him to? Because he's suing his own label. He's suing the people that put his music out. On top of that, so you're not only doing something Karenish, you're actually doing something pretty stupid.
You cutting you off your nose,
despite your
face.
That's what he's doing.
I don't.
I mean, come on, Drake.
Over
it's just a song. I mean, this song did call him a pedophile.
I mean, did he hit him up?
I don't know if hit him up. Yeah, I'm about to say.
This dude was his wife.
Yeah. What's worse, being called a pedophile? That's pretty low. And having a whole saying A minor. I don't know, man.
But have you ever been called something that you ain't?
Yeah. Who hasn't?
Do you go to that extreme?
I mean, if I'm somebody like a public figure, it might hit a little different. You call me a pedophile, and this man's like a.
So basically, what you telling me is you would LeBron me like he did.
Nah, I didn't say that.
Because LeBron went to the concert.
That hurt. That would hurt though. It would hurt. We this close, and you bobbing and dancing to a song about me. It's calling me a pedophile. You got it. I'd be mad too.
Yeah, you be mad. Call me.
Probably did. You probably won't take my call if you dancing to the song. You don't want to be associated with my.
I'm like, man, it's just a song.
You would.
Why are you making it out more? It's just a song.
But you can't be dancing to it though, man. You can't be dancing.
It's a catchy song. It make people dance.
But it's about me, dog. It's about me. You can't be dancing to a song about me.
Allegedly, it's about you.
Okay, it says my name. It names people in my family. It tells everything about me. Except
so you tell me you would do like Drake?
Dang, man. I don't think I could.
That's why I be hooking him up with white girls. Take that, Savannah.
He took it too far. It took it too far.
Man.
When we talk about pettiness, this is ultimate pettiness right here.
Yeah, that's drunkenness though.
Yeah, it's levels to it.
Yeah, he took it to a whole different level.
Oh, over a song. Over a song.
Yeah, pettiness is him trying to get the NFL to get him not to do the song.
So yeah, Kendrick Lamar's performing the song in a couple weeks at the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's really what this is about.
That's what's got his panties in a wad. And yes, his panties.
Yeah, because how many people watch the Super Bowl on average?
Yeah.
You don't want
the most watched show.
You don't want people yelling about you being a pedophile on national TV.
A minor.
That would hurt. That would hurt.
Yeah.
That would hurt.
That ain't got nothing to do with blowing up LeBron's spot, allegedly.
I mean, he Kobe'd him. No disrespect.
Jack did some stuff too.
He got him. I mean, it happens. You gonna take everybody down with you.
Yeah, man. I just
it's petty, man.
Aubrey, you gotta go.
Yeah, he gotta go, man. Let's stand with celebrity news, man. Fantasia, man. She says something. Some would say it's profound. I would say, I mean, we've heard it before, but she says that women need to learn how to submit. That's why they can't find a man. Fantasia Barrino, High Point's finest. How you feel about this statement?
Boy, I have no comment on what Fantasia just said.
Oh no, you gotta have something.
I mean, come on, Fantasia. Okay, Man, I can't justify that. What if the man ain't worth submitting to? And see, what does submit mean?
Well, let's say she's saying that if you're with a man, well, granted, last part of the sentence says that's why you can't find a man. But how do you? I don't know. I guess you got to make your own judgment if they're worthy of
Are you saying
submission.
they should be obedient?
That's what I think she means. Obedient. So yeah, yeah. Elaborate what you think. I'm gonna stay back.
Oh no, you're not reeling me into this one by my.
No,
No.
Just what do you mean? I mean, it mentions that in the Bible, right?
Yeah, but also says that the man should love his wife like Christ loved the church. When I'm saying submission, okay, so let's look at it like this. At your job, is there somebody that you answer to?
Yeah.
Everybody got somebody to answer to.
Okay.
In that relationship, somebody has to be the head.
Okay.
Which is the man.
Mm-hmm.
I have the word submit just can give you so many different connotations that are negative. I think if it comes down to a decision that the man, if it's a decision that nobody can come in agreement with, that the man's decision should
rule.
Should see these words?
What should rule? It should rule over the woman. Is that what you're saying?
But no, nigga, no. See, you made me say it. Because at the end of the day, relationships come down to compromise.
Okay.
So when she's saying submit, is she saying that everything he say goes? I don't know a man that want any woman that everything he say goes.
Nah, I don't think so. Most people don't want that. But maybe it works both ways, though. Shouldn't men also submit? If you said he loves someone like Christ?
Yeah, scripture says to do that. It says for the wives to submit to their husbands and husbands to submit to their wives.
Okay, but she's saying women. I guess she can only speak from a woman's point of view. So she says women should learn how to submit.
Well, what you got to put in that last part? Why you can't find a man?
That last part was a little petty.
It was very petty. And I don't know. So if I don't have a man, who I got to submit to?
How do you learn? The question is, how do you learn to submit if you're not with somebody? Like, how do you just know to submit? And like you said, are they worthy?
Yeah, because it's some women that don't need to let their man be the head.
Right.
Even though the biblical structure says that, but it's some men that ain't worth headship. I know I ain't a word,
no,
but Fantasia, you should just shut up. I'm glad you said it though, as opposed to some.
I know I'm sounding crazy, but yeah, I shouldn't have said it, but I did. So, I mean, I ain't know. So let's get a woman, man. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna ask somebody.
Hey,
cousin. Don't say nothing crazy on the podcast. I got a question for you real quick. Can you answer a question for me real quick?
I surely can.
Okay. My question is, so Fantasia, Fantasia Barrino.
Okay.
She says women need to learn how to submit. And she said that's why they can't find a man. How do you feel about this statement?
I agree and I disagree. I'm gonna tell you, you got to submit to a man. He gotta be submit worthy. You just think he's gonna submit to just any old thing. You're not gonna lead me down the path of destruction.
Okay.
So I submit once I see that you're a great leader. But if you ain't leading, what I'm submitting to?
That's fair.
Just like the man is supposed to submit to God, right?
Yep.
So the woman ain't the only one submit. And the man also does some submitting to the woman as well in the relationship. If the relationship is going to be copacetic, I would believe.
Okay.
So if the man isn't submission worthy, why you with him?
Ignorant, lack thereof. But then you learn how to get on down from that man who ain't worthy of submission. It ain't hard to do that, to distinguish the two. You'll figure it out fast if he's worthy.
So what's the criteria to be worthy of submission though? What's the
I said
standard?
You had to be a good leader.
Okay.
And you obviously have to be a good listener as well.
Okay. So you kind of agree with Fantasia then, to a certain extent.
Yeah, to a certain extent, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Every woman wants a soft life, and I know it's a running joke, like on TikTok, since it came back. But the running joke is, I want to be able to close my eyes, and he just walks us across the street. I don't want to do nothing. So yeah, I want to have that much confidence and that much love in my man that I ain't got to worry about nothing. He got it all. When it's time for me to do my part, I'll do my part, but I ain't got to worry about nothing. He got it.
Okay. Oh.
And that's the level of submission and trust. Okay, is that all?
Yeah.
Because when you get done, call me because I got a question for you.
All right, yeah. I'll call you. Appreciate you.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Let me see.
Dang.
I
Okay.
thought you were gonna call somebody else.
Who you think I was call my wife? Nope. I'm gonna call my cousin on this one because I had to get a woman's perspective, man.
Absolutely.
It makes sense though. She said pretty much what you said.
You could have called Drake and got a woman's perspective.
See, there you go. With disrespecting that man. Shout out to her, man. Good question. Good answer.
That's it. Be submission worthy.
Which makes sense. She said that, I guess there's a thing going around TikTok where the man should be able to lead the woman. She should better close her eyes and he could take her wherever she needs to go. But if you got two people called the blind leading the blind, it's a problem.
They ain't gonna get nowhere. And the thing is, if it's the blind leading the blind, they both want to get somewhere. They just ain't gonna get there.
They ain't gonna get there, man. Dang. Yeah.
Fantasia still should have left at that last part.
That last part was a shot. That was a shot.
It was a shot. Because the whole other thing, like people can have that discussion like your cousin just did.
Yeah.
But that's why you can't get a man anyway. See, you ain't to say that. You ain't have to say that.
Yeah, I'd say it like that.
Fantasia, how many men have you gotten because you Fantasia?
Yeah.
Oh, you did look like Seeley.
Man, stop. She's High Point's finest. Don't be talking about Fantasia, man.
She sang though.
Yeah. Well, speaking of singing, man. This is our segment. Cap or no cap.
All
so
right.
I'm gonna ask you this, and you let me know if you think it's cap or no cap. Do you think, or maybe you've heard this, that the song by Little Richard is called Tutti Frutti was about a sexual encounter? Cap or no cap?
Can I get some
Tutti Frutti. Listen to the song. Like, sing the lyric.
What bamboo?
Well, not that part. Well, could be that part. Well,
it very well could be.
Okay, well, I'll answer for you. Here we go. Listen.
Imagine this original song being sung in the 1950s.
Tutti Frutti, good booty. If it's tight, it's all right. And if it's greasy, it makes it easy.
Is that how the words go?
That was the original. Okay. Was Tutti Frutti, good booty. So it's not cap. It was Tutti Frutti, good booty. If it's greasy, it makes it easy.
And we know who sang it.
Little Richard. They decided to change it for some reason.
It probably wasn't. I mean, he probably could have made that song now.
Oh yeah, that'd be clean. That'd be like PG. That'd be G-rated at this point.
But I mean, he was always sweeter than July Jam. So,
but he never really came out. You notice that? Why you say that?
I saw some things where he was like older, where he was
Mhm.
like his dad didn't like it, so he wouldn't come out.
I heard that James Brown used to beat him up. Did you hear that one? He's like, why are you talking like that? And he used to beat him. Like, quit talking like that. Real thing.
That cap or no cap?
That's no cap. but this sexual song.
I'd be like, wait a minute, James. Look at your hair.
Look at the
Well, they
eyeliner.
had the same hair anyway.
They did. He said, quit talking like that. He said he used to beat him up bad.
I was James, I can't even understand what you're saying.
He said, stop. Stop talking like that. Yeah.
See, it's been craziness going on for a long time, man.
It has been, man. But Tutti Frutti Good Booty is crazy.
That's insane.
Insane.
Hey, well, we know
Insane. Insane, man. We talked a little bit about the wildfire. We didn't go in depth, but we're talking about that former child star that was killed, Rory Sykes, who was handicapped. He got killed in a fire, and his mom, she somehow survived. Did you hear about this?
Oh, that's the one who told his mama to go on.
How you feel about it? This sounds suspicious to you.
That sounds like she has zero motherly instincts, if it's true.
That would be tough for me to. I couldn't do it. Just leave my child in a fire.
And my child is grown, and I still couldn't do it.
No, because you feel like you've lived your life.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, I got sacrifice.
Yeah. That's gonna be a movie.
Gotta be something.
When they start to tell how he got assassinated.
Yeah, left him. He died in a fire, but she said he made her a better person. Like, yeah, she was her demeanor was off to me.
Yeah. What parent is gonna, even if that kid says go on without me, it's gonna go on without him?
I wonder what it was like. We said, oh, okay, I loved you.
It was, oh God, it's a fire. I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Oh shoot, he's in there.
And he was mentally challenged.
Yeah. So why would I take his word for it?
Makes
I mean,
it
really, not to be,
Yeah.
He doesn't understand what he's telling me.
I never seen nothing like it, man. Come on, parents.
You know the one thing, what I was glad?
What?
What she looked like.
That she was white.
Yes. Hey man, you gotta take the small victories in this life. That was a small victory. I took it. I was okay.
Yeah, taking some L's early on in 2025. So yeah, this is
we'll take that one. But yeah, she lied. Cap.
Yeah.
This is cap. This
is a cap. Was she really trying to save her child? Was she really worried about
trying to save herself? She was either trying to save herself or something happened.
Or there's some insurance involved.
There you go.
We're gonna
he was not a priority.
We're gonna watch out for that one.
Yeah.
Well, we getting older. You 55.
54. See?
Oh, I'm sorry. You 54. I'm 47. We getting up there, man. But there's levels, man. I know that people call you different things. I don't know if you've been called. So young dude level is from 13 to 24. Them young dudes. It's really young. The word you like is where it was first. It's by Boots. Young. Yeah. So from 25 to 35, you're big bro.
Okay, I can see that.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So this is where I fall in. From 36 to 48, I'm Unc.
Okay.
You see Unc?
Yeah,
I've been called that. We get to your age though, a little bit old.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be no
old head.
But I don't see myself as an old head.
Old school.
Dang.
What you mean? What you mean? What's wrong? What old head
I don't
sound?
know. It sounds like really old. I mean, I guess I am. I don't know.
Well, this goes 49 and up, so you can be 70. 49.
Yeah, I think you gotta have some kind of. There gotta be some kind of delineation. You can't call the 49-year-old same thing you call the 85-year-old.
Well, you got old school, you got pops, and you got old head. I would say, which one would you rather be, 49 and up, or 50 at 54? Old head?
Maybe, yeah.
I can see old head. Pops.
Pops. That's 70 and up, or at least 65 and up.
Yeah, in old school. Oh no! Somebody call me old school. I might punch you in your face.
Yeah, I'll take old head. If I got to take one of them. Now I want to get to pops.
Yeah, everybody want to get the pops. Everybody want to get to all these. Don't want to go back to young guy, young Spencer. I don't want to be called up. I don't want to be that. But yeah, there's levels to it, man. I was like, that's a good thing. I didn't know that there was like names for this. Had been called Unk though. Unk. I don't mind Unk.
Unk is right.
So for women, what do you think it would be? These are for dudes.
Lady and woman.
There's levels. So young girls would be a young age. In the middle, they like to call them auntie. You heard that one?
I still view that as old though. I view auntie as older than uncle.
Really?
I do.
Why? I feel like it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. Auntie and uncle. But auntie do sound kind of.
Because most women ain't wanting to get to that point. Men don't mind being called uncle. We don't mind getting there. But when somebody you don't know start calling you auntie,
especially a young girl,
yeah, I just don't think that'll go real well with women.
Yeah, women don't like. You never supposed to ask a woman her age. Is that a real thing? Do you ask women her age?
All the time.
Do you?
I don't. They just answer me.
Then when you leave, why he asked me how old I am? That's rude. I never ask. Well, I do, and I'm sorry. You don't have to answer that.
I ain't gonna ask no woman how much she weigh.
It's kind of the same thing.
No, it ain't.
Ask a woman. That is the same thing.
Age. A woman what she weigh.
It's kind of the same.
No, it ain't.
It's up there. It's close.
It can't be.
It kind of. I think it's close.
They ain't got no control over age.
Well, a certain age. I think women hit their 40s, late 40s. I think it's kind of like a thing.
But why? I don't understand why.
I don't know. I guess they like you don't want to have people guessing. Because what if you guess wrong? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That's why I asked, how old are you?
How old are you?
Yeah.
It might not be a bad idea for people to ask how old somebody is. So
yeah, old or young.
Or a minor.
You stay out of those problems. Man, I don't mind asking a woman how old she is. Either she tell me or she won't.
Or she might go off on you. You never know.
Well,
yes, I've
never had a woman go off on me before.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't believe that.
So I'm like, okay. I mean, I just ask. I'd rather ask than you be 28 and I think you 47.
Yeah, you better off to aim younger.
Yeah,
with anybody.
Because I don't know. I think I might have told my mother-in-law because we were somewhere and there was this preacher there.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking, and he was like, "And you about my age? You know how mad I got."
See, how old was he?
He was in his 60s. That's why I don't make them assumptions. I'm gonna ask.
But he was in the range. That 49, he was old school. Just pops.
What's
the generation?
You seen men You seen him, and you seen me, and you seen the way he was getting around, and the way I get around, man.
He said we the same. He said we about the same age. That's what he said.
Yeah, no, we're not about the same age.
I mean, I don't know, man. But yeah. Who knows? I don't ask women that. I never ask. I always aim low. If I'm guessing, it's always lower. I'm like, oh,
I ain't gonna guess. Nope. That's what
I
I'm
guess.
How old is you?
That's what you gonna say. How old is you? How old is you, girl?
I'm gonna ask. If I want to know, I'm gonna ask.
Yeah. Oh man, so we had TikTok is back. Political games being played. Now, how long do you think it will be before it's gone again and he can bring it back? He's gonna dangle like a carrot in front of and threaten to take it.
You never know.
What do you think he's gonna do with this? I'm curious. It's not over. It's not over.
Oh, it's definitely not over.
Don't get comfortable.
They gotta make some change. Well, he's gonna mess around until Elon Musk buys it. Then I really ain't going on there.
Oh, so you're saying what you will do is you will boycott TikTok if Elon Musk buys TikTok. Because it's got to be sold to an American eventually. That's the whole goal here.
Yeah.
If that American is
if it's Elon or Zuckerberg,
you out.
I'm out.
That's a bold statement coming from you, buddy.
I'm out. I ain't been on there all day. One day at a time. It's like an addict.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna watch you. Let me send him. Hey.
Oh, when I go back on, you'll know it.
Oh, I know. Oh, trust me, I will know right away. I'll get back to back videos like, oh, he back.
Yeah,
back on that stuff.
he was able to act right for a little bit.
Yeah, he back
but
on
it
that
just
stuff.
kept calling him. It just kept calling him.
Chris, he done got back on that stuff again, man. Look at this.
I told you it wasn't gonna last.
I'm
telling you now, it ain't gonna last.
Oh, she back on that stuff too. Back. So it was back up. It's back up.
Dude, and she was okay with it. Thank you, President, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President Donald Trump. Thank you.
He brought it back. He brought it back. Last week you were praising this man because he's like, he can bring it back. Now you don't like it. See how you are? You petty.
I must have been drunk.
No, you just petty.
Last week was today. What's today's date?
Today's the 19th. Yeah, going to the 20th.
Last week it snowed.
Yeah. So we'll have to what?
I don't know what
you want
I
to
was gonna say I was drunk off communion wine, but that would have been the week before. So, I don't know, man. I was like, wait a minute. This dude started this whole mess to begin with. He's like one of the people that set a fire, an arsonist, set a fire and then try to come and put it out and be the hero.
Too soon. Way too soon.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah. That's all right.
My bad. That's one of the people he is. That's what he is.
Yeah. But he gotta admit now, I will say this. I thought about this today. That guy is a freaking marketing genius. Like you think about you bringing something back pretty much for young people for the most part and for older people that they love and they're somewhat addicted to. You take it away or they take it away and you bring it back for them and they put your name in the caption that maybe Donald Trump will bring this back. It's brilliant. He's a brilliant idiot.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he is. He knows how to promote himself.
He does. It's scary. He knows how to lie and manipulate like nobody I've ever seen in my life.
And so you know what we're going into.
Yeah, lies and manipulation. Just for 4 years, though.
Maybe.
No, don't start that. 4 years.
Maybe.
4 years. 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 years. 4
okay.
years. Yeah. But yeah. So we got playoff football going on. Who's your pick? Super Bowl pick. Let's go and get it in.
Kansas City.
And come on, you can say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Come on.
I would have to say that the green team will go.
You think it's gonna be the Eagles in Kansas City again for the Super Bowl?
Who won the last time they played?
A different team, different year, different team.
That's not what I asked you.
I don't think they're gonna get past Buffalo though. It's gonna be Buffalo and Philly.
Can't be.
Why?
Because I'm tired of Josh Allen.
What is your problem with Josh Allen? He's good.
He is good. He's good. He's very good.
Okay. But
they just make him so great. He ain't won no more than anybody else.
I mean, he keeps beating Lamar though, the guy that you praise. So eventually they got to say.
Clearly, at this point, I was talking to a friend earlier today. At this point, Lamar needs to earn some of that DOGG hate.
He can't win in big moments anymore. Like I haven't seen him win in a big moment yet.
Yeah, I mean he needs to earn that. He's to earn that DOGG hate, even though he can't catch the ball for the guy to go for two.
No, he can't.
Yeah, put him in that position.
Yeah, he can fumble though. He can fumble. So
yeah, I like Lamar. I love to see Lamar win.
Same.
He's earned the DOGG hate.
But wouldn't it be great if you want to play the old black quarterback thing like we talked about last week? Wouldn't it be great to see Jalen and Lamar play against each other in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it would have been.
Wouldn't that have been like great? They would have made a whole big story, black quarterbacks. Because they tried to do that with your boy. It didn't hit the same.
Yeah, it would have been.
It ain't gonna be. Ain't gonna be. Yeah. Well,
but it also would have been good to see Jaden Daniels against Patrick Mahomes. And so, well, that'd be pretty cool too.
Don't start that mess, man. Nobody would hear that.
That would have been cool too.
Yeah, but see, that's funny. We're talking about this. All these black quarterbacks in the runnings, man, in the finals. You got 3 of 4, right? Will we say 3 of 4? Can we say that?
Yeah. Who ain't black?
You know how you do. You know how you do, man. You know how you do. You be like 2.5.
They are black. Mahomes is black.
All right.
He don't have black tendencies, but he's black.
Well, okay. Yeah, I know. He's a Trump guy. So would you not support?
His wife is, you know.
Come on now, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Wife is.
Yeah.
So you support him though, right?
Yeah, because he's just a quarterback.
So Snoop is just Snoop, right?
But Mahomes don't speak out for Trump.
His wife does.
His wife does. Maybe the man can't rule his house.
Maybe he's submitting.
Maybe she need to learn to submit. It all comes back.
Great way to end the show, man. That was brilliant. Great way to end the show, man. Submit. This might be the name of the podcast. Learn to submit.
Yeah.
Woman. Yeah.
I ain't say that part.
Oh, man. Anything you want to get off your chest, man, before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. Let's not forget what the third Monday in January is really all about. What was set aside to celebrate. And that was the life and the legacy of Dr. King. Tomorrow's going to be different. It's really going to be different. Really, really, really going to be different. But let's not let his legacy get lost in what's about to happen. And that's all I got to say about that.
There you go. And Barack, man, make sure you tell Michelle she better get her down.
Hey, Michelle, you keep being you, babe. They go low, you go lower. You keep going. Don't go yuck with them people just like you cool. Y'all ain't cool.
Oh man.
They're not like us.
They're not like us. Dang. All right, man. Good pod is
Man,
all.
you ain't announced a thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Oh, you're right. You are so right. Thank you. See, thank you. So yeah, next this coming up Saturday is a call to action. It's an educational event about DEI, featuring Dr. Hardy, who is a professor at Fayetteville State. Yeah, she's gonna discuss DEI, how it's important, especially for the Black community and beyond. It's this Saturday from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. There'll be music, there'll be food. It's gonna be a great event. Please come out if you can. The address, give me the address.
915 East Atkins Street, Dobson,
North Carolina. If you're in the area, it's free. It's free to the public. So make sure you RSVP. We'll have a flyer. I try to put it up on the website.
Yeah, and just so, and DEI as it affects all of us, because it really does affect you. You don't have to just be Black for diversity, equity, and inclusion to affect you. This is gonna be an informative thing.
It's gonna be great. That's gonna be great, and we'll probably do a pod about, because I do have some questions, man. Especially when it comes to this fire. They're trying to make this into a DEI thing, mayor, and we didn't get into. We're gonna get into it next pod. It's got
people crazy, but yeah,
we're gonna talk about it because it's the firemen, the whole thing.
Yeah, people crazy.
It's crazy. Like, how can this be about DEI? It's a fire. Oh, wait, yeah, we'll get into it. But make sure you come out to the event. It's gonna be, like I said, free food. We're gonna have a lot of networking. A lot of businesses, local businesses, Black businesses will be there. It's gonna be great.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Good pod, man. Appreciate you as always.
All right, man. Love you, man.
I love you too, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment. Make sure you comment. We love the comments. A lot of comments coming through. A lot of people with questions, and sometimes we answer. So yeah, make sure you do that. Yeah, sometimes we answer. That's been another episode of Culture No Cap. Peace.
Peace.